Hey, we're back with yet another Like-Minded, the best internet show that we do for our own amusement. Here's what's happening. A violent windstorm blew the iconic pumpkin off the top of the silo at Myers Farm Market just 2 weeks after it was replaced from being blown off by a similar storm last year. Business owner Brian Myers said that the pumpkin will again be replaced, only this time by a likeness of Billy Corgan. For those of you going, huh? Billy Corgan is the lead singer of the group Smashing Pumpkins. And wow, if I have to keep explaining the meaning of my jokes, I might just morph into Jay Leno, you know. On a related note, Myers said that he had had a premonition something bad was about to happen when his store was recently visited by a well-spoken young man carrying a light blue blanket.
Each year the great pumpkin rises out of the pumpkin patch that he thinks is the most sincere. He's got to pick this one. He's got to.
What goes up must come down.
On Capitol Hill, Republicans in the House of Representatives want to repeal legislation signed by President Bush in 2007 that requires higher energy-efficient standards for light bulbs. They say the standards are forcing old-fashioned incandescent bulbs off the market. The House members say it's just another example of government forcing its way into people's lives. Well, the old bulbs do make it easier to see when the lights are on and nobody's home.
Blinded by the lights, wrapped up like a noose under the runner in the night.
Here in Janesville, the Janesville School Board has narrowed down the list of potential elementary school closings to 3: Kennedy, Harrison, or Jefferson. Board members said they chose those particular 3 schools because there are just too many local schools named after people with the first name George. George Kennedy?
There's no way for a man to die.
George Jefferson?
Well, damn it, we don't just sit there. Ain't you gonna drive me off?
And George Harrison. Here comes the axe, do-do-do-do. Board members also announced that they have offered to trade Kennedy School to the Milton School District in exchange for Francisco Rodriguez and a player to be named later. Hey, it's Tobacco Heritage Days in Edgerton this weekend, and here to show us just how Edgerton has contributed to the nation's greater good is comedian-magician Tom Mullica. Ah yes, Tobacco Heritage Days, celebrating 200 years of producing population-controlling carcinogens. And here's this week's Sound-Off Comment of the Week, an actual anonymous call printed on the op-ed page of the Janesville Gazette. On Social Security, from what I read in the papers, I believe they should bring in the Robin Hood factor. And that's all for Like-Minded this week. See you next time. Okie doke, are we ready to go? Brought to you by White Castle. Thank you. It's one of my skills is to be able to hold white things. Dang! I need something. Boy, that sounded bad. It's number 9. Just like the Beatles' White Album, number 9. Did you ever play it backwards? It was supposed to say, "Turn me on, dead man." It was supposed to be a hint that Paul McCartney was dead. I played a Bing Crosby album backwards once and it said, "Have a swell day, ladies and gents." It was replaced from being blown off by a... Boy, I wrote that? Journalism major? It's the alliteration that was throwing me. Tell why I didn't get my journalism degree. Hey, if we can't do it in one take, why would we want to look professional? It's Seat of Our Pants video. Try again. This is number 2. Boy, is this ever number 2. It's 6 minutes of number 2.